Hey there, everybody. How you doing this very fine Friday? Let me get some background music in there so we're not super duper quiet. Although I guess this mic is always just a little bit quiet, huh? So, Friday with Dannphan, number 100. There was some talk a couple weeks ago, I guess, about what I should do for the 100 Friday with Dannphan stream. And nobody agreed on anything, so we're not going to do anything. That's how that works. You see? You gotta work together to achieve things, otherwise nothing gets done. And let this be a lesson for everyone. Nah, I mean, like, one of the things that people mentioned that they might be interested in was a live read-through, which is very possible to do on just a whim in general. God damn it, it's too fucking hot. It's just, are we past the 1 minute yet? It's just too fucking hot. God damn it, I don't like the summer. The summer is so bad. I hate summer. Go back to winter. Just reverse the seasons. Go back to winter. It's too fucking hot. Jeez. Alright. I already have the fan on. I guess I'll just blast it more. More blasting. As I was saying, something simple we could do is a live read-through, no AC. Well, it's one of those air conditionings where it's supposed to be like vented through the whole house, so naturally it doesn't work. It's not a... yeah. You know how it is. Happy 100, yay! Yeah, right. I've got like a bunch of webtoons saved because I thought at one point that me and Adam were going to do a webtoon read-through. So I could always just show you some of those and you could pick one that I could read through live. Or we could just do what we normally do on these Friday streams and talk about whatever. There's stuffy here as well. Yeah. You know, before the stream started, I went on a walk and there's like kind of an ice cream stand shop. And I thought, oh yeah, I'll take a walk over there and then the ice cream will be like my reward for walking in the hot weather, right? That's enough reasoning to go get ice cream. If I walk to it, then I will have theoretically burned off calories and stuff. But tragically, when I got there, there was a line. Not a big line at all. There was like 2 people waiting on their order in the front, and there was one woman standing behind them, and by her pose, I sort of knew that she had maybe been already waiting there a while, because she was kind of like, you know, she... Sometimes women just kind of have that pose of, be done already, right? I didn't realize, I don't know how long they'd been waiting though for their order, but apparently they must have ordered something ridiculously large for the ice cream stand to fulfill. Because there's not a lot of people working at this ice cream stand. There's like 1 or 2 people working there at a time. Because it's a very small, like, ice cream shop place. And it just opened up not too long ago. So, you know, not expecting a huge business. But they must have ordered, like, I don't know, 20 milkshakes or something. I'm just, like, throwing out guesses here. They must have ordered some super large quantity of things. Because they were waiting around for a while. The woman behind them had clearly been waiting around for a while. And a few minutes after I arrived there, they apologized for taking so long to get their order ready. And then I waited there for about like 10 minutes before I was like, no, it's not gonna work. There's no ice cream today. Because it was just too damn hot. It's too hot to be waiting for over 10 minutes for ice cream. And you know, the woman who was behind them in the pose, she had already been waiting there for too long. So at that point, she just has to commit. But I left. I just walked back home with my tail between my legs. It is pretty ridiculous, though, to do a super big order on at an ice cream stand where like there's a maximum of 2 people working there at a time. It's like there's a lot of places to get like milkshakes and stuff around here. But that was the one that was like of appropriate walking distance from the house. So that's the one that I was banking on. And apparently that's the one where they felt like putting in a gigantic order that would take way too long. Way too long. I don't know how long they had already been waiting there by the time I showed up. But over 10 minutes is already too long, because ice cream does not take that long to put together. So whatever they ordered, it's just way too much, too long. And that was my experience today. So, I haven't eaten anything. That ice cream was going to be my lunch, and now we're heading towards dinner. I ate like 2 beef sticks and some chips instead. But I wanted that ice cream. I did. It's a shame. In fact, by the time this stream is over, I'm probably going to just steal Adam's car and get some food somewhere. Because I've reached my limit. I know how to make food. It's not like I'm one of those people. But I took out chicken in the fridge and it just hasn't defrosted yet. And I forgot to take it out the day before. And now it's going to take forever to defrost. Plus it'll be hot. That's like that's a whole other category of annoyances. Is when you're already hot and then you have to make hot food. But yeah. Yeah, unfortunately heat is the least of my worries this weekend. Benny season begins and they will be out in force for Memorial Day weekend. That's right, Memorial Day weekend. We're gonna see our friends on Sunday, so that's something. I don't think we have any plans for tomorrow. Normally we would like schedule a fair or something to go to on Saturdays or Sundays, but I think our schedule is clear unless Adam organized something and then forgot to tell me about it. We've been doing a lot of fairs recently. Local fairs, not like conventions, but we do have conventions planned also. We got like 2 planned in June. Or no, maybe it was 1 planned in June and then 1 planned in July, but they both have the JU beginning. So, confuses me. March right back there and order 100 ice cream scoops for your 100th show. Make them all wait. Yeah, that's the thing. But you know. Yeah. So what do we got today? Alright. Well, I can look at some Webtoon options we have here if you want to do the live read-through idea for the 100th stream. I'm not against doing a live read-through. I mean, like, if it's of a manga, I'm a little bit more concerned of getting copyright struck. I'm not as concerned about webtoons, or webcomics for that matter. I think it would be very rare for me to get copyright struck for doing a live read-through of a webtoon. Not that it's never happened to anyone before. It certainly has, but not to me. Because my channel has succeeded miraculously of not... It succeeded in not succeeding. Like, I'm the the only channel that I know that will get super viral videos and then no views on the next video that comes out. I was looking at like what YouTube's new algorithm was doing to suggest like my videos to other people, because they kind of let you see on the analytics like what kind of people they're suggesting your videos to. It is all messed up. It is super weird stuff. If it's not my videos, if they're not watching my videos and then getting recommended another video of mine, they're watching some other like super not related video and then getting recommended mine. Based on what I've seen anyway. I wonder if I can show you like some of the analytics so that you can see what I'm talking about. I can use the last video as an example, actually. For those of you who didn't see the last video, it was guess the plot of a manga without any text. We just looked at like the images and tried to guess what the plot was based off of those images. Super fun, right? So let me see if I can share this screen. There we go. Alright. So that's the video. These are the videos that they're suggesting this video from, right? So people who are watching these videos down here are the people that they're suggesting the video to. Twin sister swap roles with her brother to overcome his singing phobia. He restores his former glory after being complete trash. He discovered his genius talent. For those of you who don't get what these videos are, a groom for a strange lady. Wow, great suggestions here. These are all manhwa video recaps. Someone mentioned this in another one of my streams, that like they only get recommended these manhwa read-throughs after watching my videos. And that is just so bizarre. That is not what I do. I did like maybe 2 videos. I did 2 videos with Adam reading manhwa content, but it's the same type of content that I normally do, where I'm, you know, making fun of it, where we're reading through it, but we're like we're not legitimately reviewing it. We're like having a fun time and laughing and stuff. We're criticizing it, if anything. But for some reason, like, I guess YouTube picked up on that somehow and thought that the type of people who watch my videos are manhwa fans. It's like I've been trying so hard to get the manga market to watch my videos. It never works. It never works. My God, YouTube is so all over the place when it comes to this type of stuff. They use the loosest possible relations in the algorithm now. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's insane. I don't know what to do. I've been trying for at least 2 years now to make strictly comic-based videos, like comic, manga, anime, strictly convention stuff for my videos for a long time now, to try to retrain YouTube that this is the content that I will be making the majority of my videos for. And it's still confused. It's still like recommending it to very random channels that are just like loosely connected to the type of stuff that I do. Like, I've done collabs with Blacklight Jack and Chalupa, which is a little bit more in line with the type of content I'm making, but it's none of those videos on here. They're not suggesting my videos to any of those people. It's a little bit annoying, yes. But what can I do? What can I do? No capybara video recommendations this time? No, but I got this really weird BDSM one while I was looking for, people who were suggesting your videos to. I saw like this one weird BDSM. It's like, why? What are you picking up on here, YouTube? How? Jeez. So annoying. But yeah. For those of you who ever want more context as to why your channel hasn't exploded yet, just look at like the type of people that YouTube is suggesting your videos to, and then it becomes so much more clear. And like even on my YouTube homepage, the videos that are suggested to me, these very small tiny channels with maybe 300 views, get their videos recommended to me, and it's something that I would never watch. It's something that I would never really be interested in. Because the algorithm is just confused. It doesn't know who to suggest these videos to. But if they were suggesting these same small channels to people that would actually be interested in those channels or in those videos, then we could actually use YouTube again. Or better yet, if YouTube actually let you look for content that you wanted, that would be nice, right? Because they've essentially removed the ability to search on YouTube. Everything is algorithm based, and their algorithm, as I've just discussed before, doesn't work. It doesn't work well. So if you search something on YouTube, YouTube will give you a few suggestions based on what they think, based on like what you've watched before, what they think you're looking for. Like loosely based on what you typed in and what they think you're looking for, and they'll show you like 5 suggestions maybe of a video. But then they just have people also watched, or you know, other suggested videos underneath that, and you know, it's brutal. There used to be actual categories on YouTube, and they used to mean something, and you used to be able to go to a category on YouTube and just like scroll through new content that was just uploaded, and you used to actually be able to use the search bar on YouTube and go through pages and pages of videos until you find something that you like. That's not the case anymore. I found you by YouTube suggestions. I was looking up comic book reviews and your Do See one popped up. Your read-throughs. Yeah. 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 Well, you've been on the channel for a long time. So maybe you got in before they changed the search bar and it got like super messed up. Because it's kind of more of a recent thing. Like in the recent past, I don't know, 4 years or something, roughly, that YouTube changed how the search bar worked. I don't know. I didn't pinpoint the exact date, but like just guessing based on like the last time I remember searching something and being like, oh, that's weird. It didn't actually show me the search results. Yeah. Always recommending something random with little to views or subs to you. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. And sometimes extremely inappropriate things. The algorithm is fucked. We just want the Dannphan, not some random shaving hedgehogs. YouTube seems to try to obfuscate what you're searching for unless you type in the exact title of the video. Yes, yes. And sometimes I'm just using the search bar because I want to discover a new channel or something. Like when I was looking for more manga reviewers out there, I would just type in manga review, but it would almost exclusively show me channels that I was already subscribed to because it thinks that I'm looking for those channels that I've already watched videos of. What I'm actually looking for is something new. But because of how the algorithm works, they're just like, oh, you've watched this video 12 times already. Watch it again. You know what I mean? There's so many videos on the homepage that like I've watched before that it just tries to push me into watching again and again and again. And if I can't find any new content, yeah, I usually just resort to watching the same video again because YouTube sucks. I miss the old search so much. Bring it back. Yeah. Yeah, that would honestly help a lot. if I could do regular YouTube search again, I could finally find new channels to follow. YouTube unsubscribed me from this channel somehow and didn't recommend me Dannphan vids for a long time. That's another thing YouTube does that's really annoying, is that it will unsubscribe subscribers that they say are inactive, but I don't know what they use to base that on. And then someday I'll just hear about how, oh, for some reason I was unsubscribed from a channel. What's up with that? Just annoying. YouTube also persecutes channels that they see as dying. Like mine. So I think that definitely has a lot to do with why my channel has not been picked up for a long time on the algorithm, because YouTube thinks that I'm a dying channel because I'm uploading less. And uploading less is something that channels will eventually do if they're gonna stop uploading entirely. Which I guess is somewhat understandable, but come on, man. It's an election year, so we can't have people finding stuff they're searching for. Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. Elections have definitely interfered with how YouTube lets people find things. I recently rediscovered your channel after like a 4-year absence. I don't remember how, but you ended up in my recommendations. Interesting. I think it was a random comic review. Perhaps. Well, YouTube does have that tendency to just be like, hey, remember this channel that you watched like a couple years ago? Wanna watch it again? It's very familiar-based algorithm. You'll get a lot of the same videos that you've watched over and over again, and channels that you've watched over and over again, even though you never subscribe to them. They'll just be popping up on your homepage because they're like, hey, want more of this person? But yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult because I would like to recommend YouTube to more people, but it seems like it's just constantly getting worse. You know? But yeah. So what do we got as far as webtoons? We have My Beloved Oppressor. It kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? Just your average webtoon romance, as you do, right? What else do we got here? Oh, Eggnoid. Eggnoid. Yeah, this one's a weird one. I remember someone at one point recommending this as like one of the worst webtoons, but like interestingly enough, 9 rating. 9. Are you sure? Yeah, apparently they're sure that this is a 9. I've never read it, so who am I to say? Maybe it is a 9. There's also hashtag Killstagram. This one I mostly just thought would be entertaining. It is somewhat entertaining to watch someone try to be edgy. It's like a separate kind of entertainment, you know? Hey, it's another 9, so maybe it actually is very good. Who knows? Who am I to judge, right? Hold on, there's more. Well, this one I'm kind of half and half on. It's like Orange Marmalade. Somebody recommended this as like being a really cringy romance, but I don't know. It kind of just seems like a basic bitch thing. I don't know if how cringy it could be. This one I know that you've all seen before. Not that you've all liked before, but I know that you've probably seen this one floating around somewhere online, because this had a lot of promotion around it. This is Days of Hana. Days of Hana. Believe it or not, that guy is supposed to be a werewolf. Doesn't Doesn't really look like it, but that's what he's supposed to be. Yeah, I saw so much promotion of Days of Hana back in the day. Looks like it didn't succeed in getting out there that much. I mean, 9 episodes? Unless it's supposed to be like a really short story, I can't imagine it was only supposed to be 9 episodes, you know? So I don't know what happened there. But something must have gone wrong. And the last one. Half Ghost. Half Ghost. It kind of speaks for itself. This sounds like a straight up Danny Phantom ripoff. It's a Danny Phantom ripoff and I am here for it, right? Amazing. Incredible. The plot actually is that this guy is a half ghost. And I think he actually does fight ghosts. I think that is actually the plot. Interesting faces. You know, there are some artistic choices being made here. So, that's what we've got as far as Webtoon read-throughs. That's all on my bookmark list. But you can tell, they're bangers. At least some of them are probably absolute bangers. So vote in the chat now which one you'd like to see me read through. And I'll start reading some of this chat that I missed while I was going through these absolute bangers. I recently rewatched an old movie my older brothers idolized, and now since I search for clips on YouTube, my algorithm is filled with clips of this movie. Oof. Yeah, that's annoying. We have like this, Adam and I, you know, we have this ongoing joke that whenever we watch something, just a documentary or something random that we're interested in, once we're done watching the video, we look at each other and we're like, now my algorithm is going to be full of boat videos or like whatever random topic that we clicked on at the time. Because that's how it goes. Thank you, El Kraken, for the donation. Happy episode 100. Congratulations, Dannphan. Thank you. Very nice of you to show your support. And what else? Have you heard of Pure Villainous? It's about a girl who falls in love with a superhero, wants his attention, and become accidentally a supervillain. So I've seen that type of plot be done in other ways, but I've never read that specific one for Pure Villainous. But there's a couple, yeah, there's a couple other shows and TVs that have done something similar to that. It's a cute idea. It could be, you know, you could see how it could be a really cute romance. Yeah, I hate summer too, El Kraken. It's awful. How the hell is he a half ghost? Is he half dead? Well, you see, Danny Phantom, he was just 14, and his parents built a very strange machine. And the rest is history. She got that Roblox face going on. Wider mouths, yes, please. Yeah, right. So, do we have any takers on which of these I should read? Are we sold on Half Ghost? It's only 6 episodes. Maybe it wouldn't take that long. All of these are actually pretty short. Like, this one is completed. Came out 3 years ago. And it completed. Normally, I assume that whenever a series, a Webtoon original, like, completes itself with just, like, a few episodes, that it must have not been popular. But a lot of these that are, like, really short also have really high ratings somehow. So I don't know. I don't know. My Beloved Oppressor did not get very high ratings. I can say that much for sure. Yeah, nobody liked that one. Which one is the most cringy? Oh god, who knows? They're all pretty bad. Werewolf, I must know why. Can you do movie reviews? Well, if I do movie reviews, then the algorithm will be even more confused, unfortunately. Days of Hana gets pretty dark if you want to see scenes of enslaved wolf people being tortured and killed. I do want to see that, actually. That sounds awesome. Yeah, kill them! Kill all the furries. Official Dannphan stance. All of them sound very cringy. Of course they're all cringy. Why else would they be so amazing to read? Alright. Are we going Days of Hana then? Days of Hana is actually something I've seen so much promotion of. I might have like read one episode, maybe once, before a long time ago. But I don't remember it at all. Because I've always kind of been into werewolf stuff, right? I have actually always kind of been into werewolf stuff. They're cool. I like them. But this doesn't look like a werewolf, you know? It just doesn't look like, it just looks like the stereotypical like cat girl thing, but like on a boy. And that is something that maybe I was into maybe when I was a teenager. Not now. Not anymore. I quickly grew out of that when I was introduced to the furry community. Once I saw that, I was like, oh no. No, I can't do it. You know, some people are still able to enjoy it. Good for those people. You know, keep that firm line, but you know, sometimes things are just ruined for you forever. Yeah, they're like cow ears, exactly. That is exactly what they remind me of. And like the collar and everything, you might as well put a bell on there, you know? It doesn't work. Haven't been to your channel in a while. Do you still make comics? Of course. I have my own comics website. It's in the description. We still make and publish. Werewolf that looks like Goat Man instead. Yeah, that looks like a normal dude with unfortunate ears. Yeah, it doesn't look... Theirs are not wolf ears, but apparently he's supposed to be a werewolf. Let's see. Friends since childhood, Haru and Hana do not have a typical relationship. Hana is not human, and Haru is her werewolf, who must protect her. Although werewolves are starting to have more rights, they are still seen as exotic beasts by society. As the two fall in love, what will be their fate? Well, wait, what is Hana? We know that Hana is not human. Oh, Hana is human. Okay, God. Hana is human. Why did I read not? It's probably because my eyes are going back to this. So I read it like not and then human down here. I'm not good at reading aloud, but you love me anyway. So let's go into the first episode. All right. Oh, that's a very good wolf paw drawing right there. Oh, here we go. We're getting into it. He's a bleeding wolf, okay. And so I'm guessing, I'm gonna just throw this out there, I'm guessing this is one of those interpretations of werewolves where instead of turning into a half-man, half-wolf creature that's usually like muscular and stands upright, instead of doing that, I think what they're doing is they're making it so that you just turn into a literal wolf. That, you know, just spitballing here, I think that's what they're doing. So I think this is a person. He's glancing. He's silent. Click, click. Oh, sorry. It's just like the backgrounds and then the drawings just feel like they don't mix together at all. Also, the crossfire is not the best here. If you're all just like grouped up together like that, you're gonna shoot a couple of your buddies in the head, you know? Alright. I'm looking. Bang. Alright, well that's the end of the webtoon, I guess. Good story. I was immersed. I enjoyed that. Let's see, Hana, slow down. Duh, I'm a child. Dad, look. It's a boy. And he's lying in the snow bleeding. Oh, he must have been the wolf from before. But he wasn't a puppy. He looked like a fully grown wolf. Whatever. It's a baby werewolf. Why is he here? He doesn't have a collar either. I guess he doesn't have an owner. I guess he just got shot for no reason. Dear, let's take him with us. We'll need to treat him first. He'll die if we don't. Let's take him, Dad. Okay. Is this some, like, PETA nonsense? Where they're like, oh, like, having a pet is slavery or something? Alright, so this is them being raised together. Yeah, it looks like he got treated well. Alright. Oh, okay, so they have two werewolves, or was that supposed to be the mother? I don't know. Hang on. Let me go back. I didn't get a good look at the... No, that's not the mother. So they have a blonde werewolf also. Why isn't the mother in the photo? What happened? Alright, whatever. Maybe the mom died or something. Close your eyes, Haru. Thud. Ack. Didn't I tell you to close your eyes when I'm changing? Why are you changing in the same room as him? Ah, sorry. I need to ask Dad to give me my own room. How old does he think I am? I mean, like, I've shared a room with siblings before. Normally one of us would leave while the other one was changing. So, this is really just a scene designed to have, like, some weird sexual tension. What, really? Are you going to be in a different room now? I said don't look! Ow, ow! Man, the drawings really do look very disconnected from these backgrounds. Why now, after all this time? I want to share it with you. I'll be careful, okay? And they're totally okay with, like, this guy character sharing a room with a girl when they're about, like, the same age and everything. That's, like, just totally okay with them. I mean, I know that they're treating him like a pet or whatever, but... Come on. I mean, are we really supposed to be scared that they, like, fell in love or something? Or are we really supposed to be surprised that they fell in love when, like, the parents are putting them in the same room and just leaving them alone together? Yes, they chain up baby werewolves in this world. Interesting. OMG, he's dying. Nah, it's just a flesh room. Yes, that's what it is. They're not related, so it's fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Isn't it uncomfortable sharing a room with me? Nope, not at all. Don't you ever want to be alone sometimes? Nope, never. I'm alone all day when you go to school anyway. He doesn't go to school either. I mean, he learned human language, I suppose. Not from school. I guess they just sit him in front of a TV and just, like, figure it out, dude. Humph. Anyway, be careful. Let's respect each other's privacy, okay? Privacy? I'm going to school. Don't mess up the room. When are you coming back? What time? Probably the same time as she always comes back whenever she goes to school? Any day? Like, what? Does he not have the ability to track time? You're coming straight home, right? I don't know. Creak. Why is she so distant nowadays? Did something bad happen? I'm starting to, like, question, like, the intelligence of werewolves. Maybe that's why they treat them like pets. If they can't track basic time. Okay. Haha, it's because she's going through puberty. It's a really sensitive time, so you'll need to be more understanding. She seemed to be, like, very normal to me. She's like that with me too. Puberty. What's that? Apparently humans go through that phase while they grow up. It looks like Miss Hana's going through that now. Okay, werewolves don't go through puberty? What is his voice just always high-pitched like it was when he was a toddler? What's going on? How does that work? If you have a human form, shouldn't you also go through puberty? What does that mean? Okay, whatever. Good webtoon. It's all ready, sir. Okay, let's go. I'll buy some meat on the way back. Take care of the house. Yay, meat. I'm a werewolf, so I like that. Okay, Dad, Thud. Yes. They totally didn't use assets for this house. Alright, what should I do today? Days of Hana. Chapter 1, Bored Haru. Okay, watching TV. Then werewolves have lived with humans, helping them for a long time. He does, like, chores. They follow humans by instinct and are loyal to their owners until they die. Okay, so we are kind of treating them like dogs or whatever, even though, like, wolves and dogs are actually quite different. They feel joy when their owners are happy. And while they protect their owners well, they don't follow the directions of other people well, making them difficult to work independently. That is exactly the opposite, but okay. Furthermore, when their emotions are elevated, they can take on the form of half human, half werewolf. Oh, like that's what their actual werewolf form looks like? It looks weird. It looks, yeah, that doesn't look right. Still looks like a cow. For sure. And they become dangerous due to their heightened strength, which is why they must have a collar on so their emotions can be controlled. Also, if they're abandoned by their owner, they can become depressed, so they shouldn't be left abandoned. Wait, is it like a shock collar? Is that the idea? I don't even know. He has the collar on. Alright, a werewolf's habits. Beep. Teacher. My mom says they can't turn into wolves. Is that true? That's right. It's said that they've lived with us for so long that they forgot how to turn into wolves? God damn it. What is this? What are you trying to do? Is this supposed to be like this big emotional moment where at the end of the comic he turns into a wolf again, like how we saw at the beginning of this episode? I'm only halfway through this. I'm less than halfway through this. This is a long first episode. My God. I didn't realize it was going to be this long. My goodness. Question for you in the chat. What is your stance on firearms and fantasy settings? Muskets, pistols, cannons, and the like? I don't mind them. I don't mind them. So long as they don't go overboard with the technology, right? Because during the medieval times, we did technically have, you know, some firearms. Not in great quantities. And not nearly as much as you would have swords, of course. But I don't mind seeing some super early style guns in medieval settings, so long as they are, like, very rare, and, you know, I don't know how I feel about, like, having, like, a boatload of them exactly, because it would be like, I don't know if they would really have a lot of guns. But, yeah. Is everyone in the story accustomed to keeping a half-human-like dog in this webtoon? Apparently. Apparently that seems to be the case. Oh, thanks for the super sticker, Matthew. Very cool. Alright. Won't they transform if we beat them up? What do you think? Oh yeah, is that how that works? Oh, she doesn't like that. And you know the virus epidemic that spread... Oh, let's calm down. I can't talk about that on YouTube. Sadly, it was discovered that the virus originated from werewolves. They had to be culled. Oh, okay. So there's going to be some twist where it's like, oh, the virus didn't actually come from werewolves. It came from the government, and they just needed a fall guy, or some shit like that. That's just always the cliche story thing to do. So I'm just going to assume that's what they're doing. However, a vaccine was developed. The virus was eradicated, and they began to grow in population. Is the virus completely gone? Are you sure we won't be infected again? Of course, there aren't any infected werewolves anymore. And there hasn't been any new diseases either. Liar. Dad says the virus didn't come from werewolves. Yes, I fucking called it! Fucking called that shit. So cliche. So cliche. Alright, tell me about how werewolves are so oppressed, lady. Go ahead. I'm ready to hear it. It didn't come from werewolves in the first place. He said they were blamed for the epidemic because humans couldn't find the real cause. Because humans couldn't blame anything else. So they just picked a race to blame at random. They should have blamed the bats. Okay. Okay. Oh, does she have a crush on another guy? Or is she just ogling men? Oh God, put a shirt on. So weird. I don't want to see that. Alright. Hana. Bang? Bang? That's the noise that you make for him opening the door? What is he shooting, like, guns out of his tits? Yay, I'm so happy you're home. Why are you looking like that? Change back. Some people don't like it. Yeah, like me. I don't like it. What did you do in school today? Did anything interesting happen? Nope, the idiots in my class just stress me out. They're so childish I can't even talk to them. All they talk about is celebrity news. Well, I didn't see any of that, but... You like celebrities too, though. You like the mob and the fireworks, and I hate celebrities now. Because of them, they don't even know them, and they always act like they know. I was the only one who knew them. Now, I know I'm not very good at these read-throughs. I'm not very good at reading out loud, right? I've never been very good at reading loud. But this bubble doesn't make any sense, right? This is a very awkwardly worded bubble. Let me see. I hate celebrities now because of them. They don't even know them, and they always act like they know. I was the only one who knew them. I kind of understand what she's trying to say, but there's gotta be a better way of wording this. I hate celebrities now because of the people in my class. They don't even know what they're talking about, but they act like they know. And I'm the only one who actually knows. Yeah, that's a much better way of wording that word bubble. Because dear God, come on. Help them. Help them with the wording. Anyway, I'm going to go take a bath. What'd you do? Did you have lunch? Oh no, he wrecked the house. Oh, bad dog. Ooh-ah. Get over here, I told you not to make a mess. I was going to clean it up, I promise. Yeah, like, what is your excuse for not cleaning it up? I mean, like a dog, I kind of understand why they can't really clean up the mess that they made, right? Just no thumbs and stuff, right? But you can change into a person. So, like, what is the actual, what's the actual excuse there? Is this orange marmalade? No. That's another one. That was another option, but We're reading Days of Hana for the 100. Thanks for the 2, Andy. I'll watch you anytime if you're wearing braids. Cool, cool. It's another one with the same looking character and plot, but about vampires. Yeah, I have it. I have it on the list of webtoons that we can read through. But, we settled for Days of Hana. Because this, I know, had like a bunch of promotion when it was first coming out. And I never actually read it. And it's just as cringy as I thought it would be. Okay. What? Haru's going to school? It looks like the government decided werewolves need education. Oh my god. You don't say. You mean if you want to, like, integrate them into society, they need to learn how to, like, read and talk? What? After the previous incident? He must be referring to the werewolf biting, the people harassing his owner. I don't think education would help with that. But okay. That's right, the werewolf was only trying to protect his owner, but it wouldn't have happened had the werewolf been taught anger management and other things. Oh, we don't teach that in the American school system, I can assure you. In fact, if anything, high school will make you even more angry, with no management whatsoever. So basically, Haru's going to school, right? Which school is he going to? What do you mean, which school is he going to? I don't understand. I don't know, like the only public school in your area? A classroom will be prepped in the school their owners go to. Oh, he's going to the same school as me? Who would have guessed? Of course he's going to the same school as you. What? Why would he, unless they would have set up in the plot, oh yeah, they're creating a werewolf-specific school for him to go to. And then I would have been like, yeah, okay, whatever. But, like, why wouldn't he go to the same school as you? They already enrolled you in the school. It would be super easy to just enroll him, too. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, he's going to my school? Glance. Oh, no. But he's so stupid. I don't need to stay home anymore. I can stay with Hana-chan forever. Haha, are you that happy? Of course. Then other werewolves will be going too, right? That's right. You'll be making lots of friends. What's going on? Will Miho be going too? No, only werewolves between the age of 13 and 18 will be going. Window. What are you so happy about? Why, don't you want to go to school with me? Of course not. I don't want them to notice me because of you. I'm already sick and tired of them. Is it really that tiring? Are they annoying you? Want me to beat them up? Yeah, right. I know you're so scared of humans that you can't even go outside. What kind of werewolf are you? Jeez. Does that mean that you would have actually wanted him to go beat them up? Anyway, are you sure you can go to school? Aren't you scared of the people? How many are there? A lot. Okay. I'm not going. Haha, scaredy cat. Okay. Aw, cutie, so you wanted to go after all. Haha. I have to study for my exam now, so be quiet. Will it really be okay? Won't people do weird things to me? I hope not. Maybe, I mean, stay away from the weird teachers, I guess, but... Are we reading cringe? Yeah, we're reading cringe, Robert. We're reading cringe. Unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah, honestly, high school made me a very angry son of a bitch way back when. Oh yeah, I was very brooding. going to high school. 100% he's going to get bullied. Of course he is. We already saw people in her class talking to each other about beating up werewolves. And there's no way that he's not going to get bullied. They can't. Now that we've already seen that conversation, they can't write it so that he doesn't get bullied. It's impossible now. Yeah, send werewolves to school. That won't piss him off and make him grow hairy shoulders. Hey, it worked for Teen Wolf. Let's just send this guy over to us. Same thing. They threw a rock at me before, did they? I'm here for you. If anyone does that, I'll kill them. I'll bring my AK-47. Jeez. And you need to leave the house sooner or later. You can't stay here forever. Okay, sure. Hey, Hana. Oh, are we still having a conversation? Nothing. Okay, so no. It's okay, we're doing this now. You brat. Are you doing this on purpose? Then he... Oh, we're tickle fighting, huh? Yeah, the parents just decided, oh yeah, they can share a room together. He's a werewolf. It's like he's not even real. It's like sharing a room with a stuffed animal. Then nothing inappropriate will ever happen between these two. Of course not. I love how pixelated her dress is. That's my favorite part of this so far. The most low JPEG dress ever. Haha. Haha. Yeah, you're right. I'll be fine if I'm with you. Alright. Different scene? Thanks. What happened to that werewolf? It'll probably be sent to the shelter. I tried my best as a human rights activist, but this wasn't something money could solve. Okay. But considering the victim's push to lock werewolves up, or put them to sleep, this was the best result. It means society is changing, bit by bit. Thank you, Doctor. It's thanks to people like you that we can live with the humans again. Ah, I'm so tired. Guess I've been overworking myself. Is it serious? Would you like me to massage your shoulders? Haha, don't worry, it's not that bad. Are we getting sexual tension between him and his werewolf girl too? Is it just like any time a boy and a girl are gonna be in a room together, there's gonna be some sexual tension? Don't worry about me and get some rest. Creak. Oh, nice brick wall. Okay, close the door. Click. We're almost at the end of this chapter. We're almost. Oh, he's playing with Legos. You sure you want to send this guy to high school? Alright, she's sleeping. Carries her off like a princess to her bed. Oh, yeah, okay. He's just gonna sleep in her bed with her, huh? Alright. Alright. Yes, surely, put these two in a room together. What could possibly happen? What inappropriate thing could possibly happen? Of course. Yeah. After reading Werewolf the Apocalypse lore, I can't help but see the weird connection between werewolves and dogs. Yeah, well, some writers, like the one that we're reading right now, they think that dog behavior is super cute, so they want to apply it to, like, a human to make it cute and funny, you know, mixture of that. But obviously, part of the ways that they integrate that into story is you make it a werewolf. Yeah, because wolves and dogs, it's super the same, right? But they're not really the same. You know, there's a reason why they are separate from one another. Yes, dogs came from wolves, but they were specifically bred to be different. But yeah, anyway. Okay, so. Do you like me that much? Yeah. What part of me? Everything. Well, I guess I am pretty. What will you do if I die? I'll die too. This is a very awkward conversation, huh? Is that, like, supposed to be some tip of the hat, like Romeo and Juliet or something? It's like, oh, they're forbidden lovers or whatever. Okay, that's it. That's chapter 1. Let's read the comments, because why not? It's the same person! It's the same person who made Orange Marmalade! Oh my god, Adam, you're right! You're right! That's why they look similar. Oh shit. That's fucking weird. Okay. Ah, man, he called it. He called it. He did. I wasn't even thinking about it, but he was right. It's the same author. Alright. With Orange Marmalade. Yeah, okay. That explains why this got so much promotion. Because Orange Marmalade probably took off around the Twilight craze, right? And then this was their next thing, where they were going to do a werewolf thing. But at that point, it was starting to drop in interest. Okay. So this was promoted a lot. Yeah, the relationship is so cute. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. It's always it always shows great confidence when we see deleted comments. Alright. That was Days of Hana. That was Days of Hana episode 1. We did it. Yes. Fucking called it. You did. You did. Same character in each story, acts the same, looks the same, same fetish. You got it. You did. Somebody give Adam a reward for that. That was very good. That was very good. Alright. In the next comic, the author's veiled pretty unveiled at this point. These webtoons are something. Yeah. This is the prequel to Orange Marmalade. Well, it came after, though. So I guess are there also werewolves in Orange Marmalade? I know that it's a vampire story, but if they just also have werewolves in the background, then I guess that's how they tie it all together. But yeah, I could read more of this, of course, in like a video or something, if anybody wanted to know how it ended. But I think that'll probably end it for the Friday with Dannphan. That was fun, though. A live read-through. It's interesting, like, seeing your reactions alongside my reactions to everything. That's like a whole new experience. I mean, like, I've sort of gotten that experience when I do the premiere videos, like when a video premieres live and people are typing in chat. But this was a little bit different. What got you interested in Webtoons? Webtoons is just one of those things where people know that there's a big audience on Webtoon, and if you're interested in doing webcomics, you think that that is a very desirable place to upload your comic. But the ironic thing about Webtoon, and the reason why I always like bring Webtoon up, is the fact that they're originals, and a lot of the content on Webtoon tends to be not very good, but also at times predatory towards younger audiences. And so I don't really have a positive opinion on Webtoons, which is why people enjoy me ripping to shreds a lot of Webtoon comics. But you know, that's kind of just how it is. Not awful, but live read-through was a great idea. It was a cringy comic, that's for sure. Great job to the creator. I sincerely hope it's a success. Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting. Orange Marmalade lasted for longer than Days of Hana, right? Because this is 9 episodes. How long was the other one? Now I'm curious. Oh, the other one was less episodes. Okay, so based on that, I would just assume that maybe their thing is just writing short stories, and perhaps they would actually get genuine big boosts from it at the time. There's kind of a gap between them, of course. Like, the Orange Marmalade one, that was posted 2014, and it's well known enough that people talk about it. And then Days of Hana, it's 2017. So yeah, coming off of that Twilight, probably not as big as it maybe would have been, but still, like, big enough. Big enough to get promoted and get a bunch of views and likes and high ratings. So I kind of get it a little more now, but obviously, very ridiculous setup to get to a certain point that the writer is trying to get to. And there's better ways to go about that, of course. But, great stream, Dannphan. Have a good night. Here's to 100 more episodes. Yeah, I guess we are at the end of, 100 with, Friday with Dannphan. So, here's to 100 more fun streams. I am like quite amused by the fact that a lot of people who don't even every now and then I'll hear from these people who don't even like watch my regular videos very often, but they tune into the Fridays with Dannphan. They have like they like to listen in on these streams, which I didn't think of as being particularly entertaining, but apparently I'm wrong. Apparently a lot of people really do enjoy these streams. So thank you all for sticking to me for 100 episodes now. And yeah, I'll see you on the next Friday with Dannphan. And maybe we'll do something else fun, or just typically talk about things that interest us. So, thank you everybody. I'll see you next time. I don't think I'll do a Game Fan stream tonight, but if anything changes, I'll let you know. So, good night everybody. Have a good Friday.